3, 2, yep.
There we go. And welcome, everyone, to Amazing Scale Modelers across the pond Hangout. Your host today is Hack and Jack, from what I've been told. So that's what happens when you get the flu in as a model. You got a bunch of people supporting you. Anyway. Amazing Scale Modelers is a Google Plus community of scale modelers of all shapes and sizes, interests, genres, and skill levels who like to share their tips and tricks with one another, learn more about their craft, and perhaps even celebrate one another's scale modeling achievements. Amazing Scale Modelers is perhaps the fastest growing or the largest existing Google Plus. You know what? I have been, deleting people because they're like all these prostitutes who are joining us. And I gave up. So I just gave up. I think we're like 1,800 something right now. What do you think, guys? 1,800.
861.
1,800.
1,866.
1,841. If I would have been deleting, we'd have been probably over 2,000. That's how many prostitutes there are in the world.
Just be careful, Jack. You know, one of them might join the Hangout. Maybe missing something.
Oh yeah. I got to.
An internet prostitute. Is that like a radio ventriloquist? I mean, we only have your word for it.
And I have to admit, I even have to admit that some are even attractive to me, and that's really saying something. And joining us are members of Amazing Scale Modelers and some of the best prostitutes on the internet can offer.
Some of the best pros. These are all pros.
Excuse me, I'm married.
You know what? My other half says, yeah, I'm married too.
I wasn't throwing that finger, I was throwing that finger.
Anyway, starting from my Google left to right, we're going to start with Bob today. How you doing, Bob?
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
I hope you're still employed, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh yes, 262 something like Walmarts are closing. Is it? It's not one of yours, is it?
No, it's mostly the little express and home.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Very good. So you're currently employed and you're modeling. Not employed as a modeler. I mean, modeling. I don't know.
Oh, I can't hear him.
He's the poster child.
Oh, very cool.
I can't hear him.
We've lost your
You
sound.
can't hear me.
Oh, it does now, yeah.
Speak up, Bob.
Am I? I'm muted? No, I'm not muted. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
no,
You're okay now.
Yeah,
You're okay now.
I couldn't hear Bob. I couldn't hear him.
That's because we weren't shut up.
Working on the Stearman. Got the yellow paint on.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Gotta get ready to mask that off so that I can paint the blue on the that's the Revell kit. Really great kit. Should run out and grab one. It's really nice. And then working on a beta build and around that one. Going old school with the UFO.
Oh, the UFO, yeah.
One of these days. That was my favorite model as a kid when it came to Star Trek. It had nothing to do with Star Trek either. But boy, I can't wait till I get that kit back. That's going to be fun to build back up.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And then I've got, of course, I'm going to do. It comes with a really nice decal set now.
Is that glow in the dark, Bob?
Yes.
Glow in the dark.
Still a shampoo bottle.
Yeah. Shampoo bottle of wings.
In preparation, I have a bottle of extra thin, and I've melted some sprue in.
Very good.
Little filler. And then I have my Martha Stewart glow-in-the-dark paint, so I can paint over.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to get a hold of Lou and get one of those generic Aztecing sheets from him.
Oh yeah.
So that I can do some Aztecing on it. So it's going to turn out pretty nice when we're all said and done. So it's going to be a fun build. We may even put some lighting in it before it's all said and done.
Ooh.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. Oh, one of these days. One of these days.
Like 25 parts to it.
One of these days, Agnes. One of these days. Wow!
actually kind of jealous you have it.
Is it from a series or is it just a ship?
It's just a ship.
Right.
I think technically it was supposed to be the Leif Erikson. It
Yeah.
was designed for Star Trek, but it never was.
Yeah, it was. I think the only thing it has to do with Star Trek is that Jeffries designed it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so it does glow in the dark.
It glows. And it glows.
Look at that. Look at that.
Bob,
That's
did you ever? Bob, did you ever see Model Man Tom's glow in the dark Enterprise?
I've got one of those sitting right over here to build too.
Right, but did you ever see his build?
Yeah.
You know about putting the UV LEDs in then.
I've got UV LEDs sitting around waiting for it.
Good man. Good man.
UV LEDs. I'll pray tell why.
Because it activates the glow in the dark.
Really
It
well.
will glow all the time.
Oh, okay, that
Like a
makes
black
sense.
light.
Because I'm going to build it up as
Yeah.
a Defiant.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I used them. I came across the UV LEDs on my model railroad. I have one on top of my police station that shines up on a bat signal that I painted on the sky.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So when you turn the lights out and turn it on, then the back signal comes on the skyline.
That's really.
So I bought 10 of them then. So I got plenty of those. And I was actually going to do a clear D that way too.
Uh-huh.
UV LEDs, going to paint it in all the UV reacting colors. So it would stay clear in the daytime, and then when you kick the light on and the UV's on, it would all.
Yeah, I was surprised he was actually able to find those in the strip form.
I got it. Yeah, they're available. I've got the ones I've got are just the regular 3mm, but they're available. Yeah, you can find UVs in the strip.
Yeah, I have the glow in the dark Enterprise too, and I'm wanting to do it like the Defiant in the TV show, kind of like pulsating and fading and stuff, just like in the Tholian Web episode. But I haven't thought about the UV light. I mean, what color would it be? I mean, would it be green?
It's actually no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ship will be green.
Glow. Yeah.
The UVs are the same as like a black light. It's got that purplish tint to it.
Yeah.
It'll make the plastic glow green.
Okay.
Because I stick that
It
through
just makes the
And when it goes through the plastic, it comes through green, you're saying?
Yeah, it makes the plastic glow the color of the glow in the dark.
Oh!
It's basically the same as a black light bulb. This is what this is, a black light bulb.
Uh-huh.
So there's the black light bulb.
Yeah, Jack, if you put one of those on a fader and fade it up and down, it will look just like that.
Kind of flickering LED.
I'll be calling you, making a circuit board for it. I really do want to make it pulsate, because I watched the original episode and the remaster. The remaster actually looks really flashy, but the original looks pretty rough, if that makes any sense, as far as because it was basically pulsating two ends of the ship, and on the remaster it was sort of this wave going across it. The wave going across it would be really cool.
Yeah.
Trying to get that wired up, but with magnetic wire and even with musical wire, if you guys know what that is, you can actually probably build an inside structure that holds the lighting system up. But that's going to be more of a mechanical project for me, and that's going to take a long time, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you just put some flickering LEDs in series with the UVs, and then the UVs.
Yeah, that's right.
It would look nastier.
Yeah, that's right. It will look pretty cool. Speaking of pretty cool, maybe not. Hi, Heath. How you doing?
I'm good. Zombie Jack.
You know what? You posted pictures of what was that? Not the Aston Martin.
The 1991 R32 Nissan Skyline bracket Godzilla bracket.
That car is freaking amazing. I got to tell you, very nice.
And here it is.
Very nice. You know what? I'm going to see if I can find it and try to screen share, because this is definitely worth screen sharing. All right. I should have thought. Oh, here it is. That's the community. I really like this build of yours. Of course.
It was a great build.
You do the same thing I do. You clean it with a tissue, and you got all this fuzz on it. Let's get a nice. Oh, here it is.
Yeah,
This is a great picture right here.
it was a great build. I mean, it was
It is
just
a great
from go to woe. I really enjoyed it. Like, we can't see anything here. It's just Jack's ugly mug.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well, here you go.
This was a great build. I mean, from go to woe, I had no trouble with it. The only trouble I had with it was on the right side of the wheel arch. There was meant to be a hole. There was meant to be like a little hole so I could put the brake clamp in. Yeah, that one there, and it wasn't there. And that wheel was like, well, as you can see, that's all right. But
Yeah,
here,
I do like that.
wobbly. It's just a bit wobbly, but the rest of the car, it was just I really enjoyed this build. It was a great build. My wife took that shot, actually. I took that. Yeah, I like how it looks like that it's been driven and that it's been used. You know, it was just a great build. I mean, I enjoyed it a heck of a lot. It was a heck of a good build. I found it easy to understand, and I test fitted everything. It was just a brilliant build. I really enjoyed building that one.
It looks like it. It looks like it, and yeah, I like the rims of the wheels and all. That was really cool. So, what are you building now?
I've already started. I started my other Skyline, which was the original Skyline that I had in the first place. But I'm turning that into a junker. I'm turning that into a junker type car. And I'm working on two.
It's funny you should say that. I was just about thinking today to find an Oldsmobile 99, I think it is.
Yeah.
98, yeah.
Oldsmobiles.
I've also started my 2002 Enzo Ferrari.
Yes. Yeah.
So I've got to do some touch-up paint on that because when I did the primer, I used the grey primer, and when I put the Ferrari red on, a little bit of the grey came through. So I'm going to have to put another spray of Ferrari red all over the car. But what I did, then I watched a video of the actual car that I'm building, and that guy used the grey primer, then he put the white on, then he put the red on. And I'm going, da-da-da.
Yeah.
And I was, but it's going okay. The car's looking great and everything like that. It's just I'm going to have to sand back a bit on the back because a bit of the paint started to drip. So I'll need to get some wet sandpaper and just scrape it back a little bit, and then I'll be able to do the whole second coat, and then she's ready to go. But with the Skyline, I just took my time with it. I didn't just do it all at once.
Isn't it funny when you're enjoying your build, you end up making it really slow, doing it really slow.
And it was just I really enjoyed it because I did it in my own space, my own speed, and I actually let the glue dry fully before I did anything else. And the paint, that was easily done. That was easy done. It was.
Yeah, I was kind of like that on the monster truck. I was enjoying it so much that I was like, really taking my time. There's just some builds are so much more fun than others. So how you doing, James?
Oh, I'm doing fine there, Jack. Yeah. Been sort of occupied with another project for the last week, but I finally got back to my Falcon. And
you haven't posted any pictures lately. And you know what? When you keep me in the dark, I get pretty antsy.
I get back. I'm putting more detail on the top piece, adding a bunch of the external plumbing.
Wow.
And I've started on the. This is the the bottom front part of the hull that I'm started on now.
Does that come with landing gear or not?
No, this comes strictly in flight mode. No landing
Okay.
gear. Not that none could be designed. It's just that it didn't come with any.
Wow. Thank you for satiating my curiosity. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Geez, that's my smile on the shame.
And
I'm so ashamed.
how you doing, Liam? I'm still trying to catch up with you and do my Mad Max build, but one of these days I will get that done. So how are you feeling? You are struggling too with the cold.
What? No, just my nose is running because of the cold in the garage. That's all wrong. No, I've already started your challenge build for the next number of months. I've been really enjoying doing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a tank.
What? Are you really enjoying that?
Oh yeah, very much so. It must be a tank is another one of these things. I haven't done one probably in 40 years, and I have about 5 tank kits. This is the Tamiya kit from 1970 something, one of their early ones, and it's all right, but there's odd things about it. Like I don't know if you can see if this shows up. Can you see a gap in here?
Yeah.
The weird thing is, it doesn't necessarily have walls that go all the way up to the inside. I think the idea was the design was such that they expect you to view it from above or from the side. But if you look at it from underneath, there's about a foot and a half gap. You know, it wouldn't be a very good tank. Put it that way. You can sneak underneath and get you. But biggest hassle with it is all of these drive wheels. It's like a jigsaw puzzle because you have to put sort of the inner wheel and then put the next layer wheel, the one beside it, and then you put the next one in. And it took a lot of jiggling about. But very happy with it, how it's going so far. But I'm using the build it first, paint it afterwards approach, which seems to apply with tanks. Everyone seems to do it that way. And so far, I'm hoping it'll turn out okay. But from having done this tank, I think I want to do another tank quite soon.
Yeah.
How's your blaster going, Liam?
Oh, that's been donated. His present has been given to him, and he's over the moon, very happy.
Damn, I missed seeing the final product.
Sugar. Well, it was meant to be for his 21st birthday. Then that was delayed. Then it became Christmas present. That was delayed. So he got it on the New Year's Eve or something. He's over the moon. A very happy Star Wars fan.
So while you're building that, you're saying you're enjoying it, but what's so different about the usual things that you do? I mean, I think this is the kind of the thing I want to find out from people, is that you're used to building a certain model type, kind of a genre, and when you switch to a different genre, what is the feeling that you get?
Well, probably the fact that I've always liked all German World War II vehicles, be it tanks or planes. It's just the side I'm interested in. And maybe it's the fact that it's a Tamiya kit. It just goes together really well, although the instructions are in Japanese and I've had some issues. So, it's not like a Tamiya kit now would be an exact science. Everything would be put it here in this position and do this in 14 languages and so on. But with this one, it's been a bit of a head scratching now and again. It just goes together well. There's no problems with it. Some of the parts are very small. I think what I will invest in is you get those sticky pencils, the sort of a white pencil. That I primarily for photo etch, but some of the parts in this are so small. I think I'll get one of those just for picking parts up to place them, to glue them. But no, I don't know why, Jack. It's just really enjoyed this build. Perhaps it's the fact I hadn't built anything in quite some time. The blaster was a different thing. The blaster was not really building a prop. I don't think of that as being a kit build. It's more of almost like a do-it-yourself project. We will be doing more, Heath. Don't worry. We're going to. My son wants one as well, so we're doing another one. And we'll try and improve on the previous version.
Yeah, and momentarily I'm going to show you how far I'm going to step out on this particular build out of your comfort zone. I found something that was relatively cheap, considering that the kits, I'll get to it, but the kits can be pretty expensive. I'm going to do the tank. I am still going to do the tank. I got the Patton, Tamiya Patton.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
So yeah, I'm gonna just put this together. I don't think this is going to be too much of a challenge. I took a look inside of the parts. It looks like it's going to be a pretty quick build. I think the only thing I'm going to have a problem with is painting it, and that's going to be the big thing about that tank is the paint. But what I found out is that the model kit, of course, comes in Japanese, but it also comes in English.
I just got the Japanese.
2 instruction books.
Very good.
But yours is all in Japanese,
yeah.
huh?
It's when you see bits like this where there's a whole section here, where, and again the instructions. It's a tank commander telling you what to do, but I haven't a clue. Whatever it may be, but
it's kind of funny because he doesn't look Asian, and he's speaking Japanese. That's actually pretty cool.
Yes. Actually, he's speaking in Japanese German.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you watch that new Amazon series, The Man in the High Castle, that's probably that's not that.
That's actually a very good show on Amazon Prime. I'm reading the book right now, and boy, the book is dull. It's amazingly how. In the book, it's not a movie that corrupts. It is actually books.
Yeah.
That's corrupting, and it's a lot about the Japanese on the West Coast. It's not much about the Germans, and I'm actually pretty fascinated why the book is doing it that way, and the TV show is completely different. But it is an interesting. The premise is the United States in 1962, and the Americans had lost the war, and the East, basically the mountain to the East Coast is a German-occupied land, and the West Coast is Japanese occupied land, and some American citizens in the Japanese quadrant found movies of a different history, of what the real history was. And so the Germans are after it, and all whatnot.
Could you excuse me for a second? Hold on.
That's a ringtone. But there's nothing in it that you can consider for modeling. That's the unfortunate thing. I mean, maybe a couple of Jeeps, but even the German airplane, they call it a rocket plane. It looks like the Concorde actually on a TV show. And I wonder if there's a Concorde model kit, and I would probably German it up.
There is.
All right, so that will be.
Aerofix had one.
Okay. I can yak all day about this, but anyway, we're going to move on to how you doing, Lou?
Oh, speaking of amazingly dull.
Hey, you said it, Lou, not me.
Hey, Lou, I
do it to myself before you guys do. Doing well, Jack. Continuing work on Casa del Hopper.
Oh, wow.
Casa del Hopper. And then I was so happy last week. I don't know if you saw my video, but the hobby shop right down the road from me turned into an actual hobby shop this week. and I was so happy. I saw this on the shelf and I had to buy it.
Oh!
Yes.
I mean, it was on the shelf.
The original Roman Vertebrae.
I actually built that up.
But yeah.
That's actually a fun build to light. That's a fun one to light too.
Yeah, and you want to talk about number of parts? I think there are tens of parts here.
Yeah, I think there is 10 parts. Yeah, that's right. Two nacelles makes 4. Yeah. The wings another 8, and the two sides 10. Yeah.
I think it's 12 because they added the cannon.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Pretty
but
cool.
Yeah, it's the definition of a simple, quick build. But I felt like I had to patronize them because they went out of their way to include some of these kits on the shelf.
Right, and you're going to find some wonderful fit problems too. So,
Oh yeah.
and you're going to have fun putting that together.
And here is on the table. Here is a tale of two X-wings. This is the Force Awakens X-wing from Revell. This is the small. This is the snap and play.
Oh yes, yes.
This is the Bandai.
Oh wow.
The Bandai is even smaller than the snap and play.
Wow.
Oh my
The
God.
Bandai has more detail.
Oh, it does have more detail too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
the same
Bandai
size
has
as-
more detail.
Hang on.
Even though it's smaller, it has more detail.
It's the same size as that one.
Here is there's the snap and play.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Bandai.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
good God.
Tiny, tiny, tiny. You want to talk about small parts?
That's around about the same size as this one.
Which one is that?
This is the X-wing from Bandai.
Yeah, that's 1/72nd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, small country,
I thought
small
this was
shell
small.
face, I guess.
I thought this was small.
All right. Okay.
But that's my week's.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, Wayne. Okay, I forgot about you, Wayne. I'll get you in here. Hold on a second. Boy,
Is it waning outside?
it's waning outside. All right,
Oh,
Wayne. Here
yeah,
you go.
the
You
big
got your
cold.
answer.
Oh,
Open the door, let the Wayne in.
There you go. Open the door, let the Wayne in.
open the door, let me in.
I thought Wayne was only an Irish word. There you go. Didn't know that.
Well, I had posted pictures of my almost failed Boss Mustang build, and I put another shine on it.
I say there's nothing failed about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have an exhaust system because I lost it.
Okay, so it's a carbon monoxide bomb.
But this was okay. I mean, when I picked it up, when I started 2 years ago, I was going to light it, and I didn't. I had light bulbs in the headlights, but I decided to just get it together, get past it, and so on. I had went to the eBay, and there
that
is.
midget place.
Me and eBay can get along really well. Only but my wallet doesn't get along with it. And I bought a lot to get free shipping. I got 3 models, one of which is this, and I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to build this.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
Look,
Yeah.
car.
Oh, what a car.
This is going to be a very special build for me because when I was a kid, there were 2 actors that I looked up to. Steve McQueen is one of them, and of course Clint Eastwood another, the tough guys. But I didn't know that Steve McQueen was so much into cars and motorcycles until a little later in my life. And I'm like, oh, now that makes sense. As
You want
to
see
why,
a Steve McQueen movie? See them on.
why I practically worship them. But this is going to be a fun build. But as I said, I'm going to build the tank, and that's not going to be out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone. Let's see. Why is it not showing up?
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Okay, because it doesn't not fully here. All right, let me find it. It's in here somewhere. Okay, there. Desktop. Oh, you gotta love computers.
Yeah.
This is actually worth waiting for. Especially for Heath. He's going to really flip out on this one.
Okay.
No, I don't want that. I want this. I want this. Okay. There we go.
Really?
Yeah. This is my out of my comfort zone build.
Oh! Oh,
Motorcycle.
wow. That's wow. That's,
I'm not particularly partial to Ducati. I mean, after Honda, I would say Ducati would be my second pick. I couldn't find a Tamiya one that was cheap enough, but this was cheap enough to say, okay, let's go for it. Because I used to, at the beginning, 20 years ago when I started riding motorcycle, there was several guys I hung out with. One of them had a Ducati, this particular Ducati. So I'm really looking forward to building this. This is going to be a tough one, I'm afraid.
well, Jack, great minds think alike. I was thinking of doing this one as my out of my comfort zone. My Honda.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. We have till this build is until March 31st, so there's plenty of time to get something together.
Right. Yeah.
But
that's my Lotus.
Yeah, I'm going to do the tank because I said I was going to do it, but it's like my Halloween build is I was going to do the Bigfoot, and I ended up doing the monster truck. I ended up doing both, so I'll do two. I'll do two out of comfort zone builds. Yeah, Liam, I have to upstage you, sure.
I may do two.
You just might do two of them? Okay. Are you going to do this? Are you going to do this, Lou? I don't know. I don't know what will be out of your comfort zone anyway. What will be yours?
I think I'll use my right hand.
Oh.
We're talking about modeling, Lou. Modeling, keep it clean.
Since I am left-handed, right hand is out of my comfort zone.
Oh, well, won't that feel like a stranger?
Especially if you sleep on it for a while.
Anyway, guys, it's not midnight here. I'm getting a little bit tired. So
all right. Yeah, see you later.
I'll see you on Sunday night.
I hate
that. Yeah, okay, very good. Be well.
See you later, Sleeping Beauty.
Well, let's probably see you in the morning. Anyway, how you doing, Wayne? It looks like you got yourself a haircut and you got them all cut.
No, it's a mess.
It's just a bedhead. Okay. So, what you working on, mister?
I'm working on a Panther Type G.
The big brother, my build.
Yeah.
So is that out of your comfort zone build?
I've got something for that.
Uh-huh.
I'm reaching my model stash cover. You have one.
Oh,
the
Birdie.
Oh, yes.
That will be different for you.
And, there's not much lighting on that, but if you light it, we will worship at your altar.
No, I'm no false god.
Okay.
I have got two model kits to show you, which I have purchased.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
I got that Monday night at the local group build at the local model club, Bring and Buy. And
everybody's doing tanks this week.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make a tank week.
But you get no tanks for it, Lou.
What's that?
You don't get no tanks for it.
It's a tankless job, yes.
I did pick up this Osprey book.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're reading a book? That's cheating.
Yeah.
It's a very good book.
And the transfer.
Oh, it's a metal barrel?
Yeah, it's a two-piece barrel. They don't go together well, William.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've had a rough time with this one, so.
Well, you've done this. It's the same one as that one, Liam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that the same kit?
Same kit, yeah. I think it's the same. It's different numbers. This is 223. Yours says 224. Stays enough.
No, mine's 223.
Oh, that's the same one. Sorry, right. Oh, that's the same kit then, yeah. But I was saying, it's a really strange design. I mean, that gap between the hull and the... It's just odd, but well, it's just the way that they've designed it. I'm thinking of doing it with the winter camouflage.
Yeah. No, I've got to do late camouflage on this one. This has got all the browns and all the greens, shadowing and base colours.
Oh wow.
Is that kit, that set?
Camouflage. Okay.
Yeah.
You're a real serious modeler. Wow. Yeah, Lou. I want you to do a tank. It's tank week, like you said, and it's a tankless job. Why don't you do a tank? I'm just curious as to what you would do if you'd want to even do it. Just the sake if you wanted to do it.
If I was doing a out of my comfort build, it would probably be a muscle car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I got just one for you. The Mongoose Funny Car would be actually something that would be completely way out there for you. I don't know.
Yeah, or a dinosaur kit maybe. No, that's not so far out. I was thinking something that's supposed to be hyper real, so maybe a tank kit or a real space kit, maybe a lunar module or something like that that's supposed to be down to the rivet. Something like that would be out of my comfort zone.
Oh yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, well, yeah, we're encouraging you, Lou.
I'm going to go down to that hobby shop and see what they've got today that I could choose from, because they've got everything now.
And now that we got you convinced to do that, now go rob a bank for us. Go rob a bank for us.
Let me talk to you about that Powerball ticket I have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, don't talk about the Powerball ticket. That's just, I'm getting kind of tired of it, actually.
Yeah.
Because I know exactly what I would do. You'd not see me. You just would not see me.
Yeah, it'd be a white outline where Jack used to be.
I don't know about because you guys don't know exactly where I live, but you can probably find out.
You'd be like the coyote. Just 1 second there, the next second you're just a puff of smoke.
That's right.
Gone.
Oh yes. So I'm really excited about this out of comfort zone build, because I think we can learn some stuff from this as part of the hobby. But I ended up turning out to have a number of projects on my bench. Have you guys ever found that you're like building and all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, well, I'm not talking to Dirk. I know that, because Dirk starts a kit and doesn't finish it.
Yeah.
Next one, the ADD modeler. Do you guys find yourself doing more than you thought you'd be doing?
Doing a kit or?
Well, yeah, you've got multiple things going on and you realize, like, what am I doing? I mean.
Oh, yeah, constantly.
Oh yeah.
I have box openers.
You get, especially if you get different hobbies going on at the same time. So sometimes another one can grab your attention for a little while from the other one. So that happens a lot.
Yeah. I've got box openers these days. I love opening the box and cleaning the parts, and then starting to put some of them together, and then opening another box and cleaning the parts and putting them together.
Well, it's funny you say that. I can claim right now I got 2 kits and boxes that are already primed to go and start to be built, and I just put them aside because something else distracted me. And my hobby for like 20 years was riding my motorcycle, so I haven't ridden my motorcycle very much last year.
That's not one of those hobbies you can stop in the middle of, though.
Oh, well, that's true. Well, that's true. And it's like really funny. I remember one of my neighbors in the old neighborhood when I was starting the Mirage. She's like, "Why do you put your feet down when you stop?"
Well, to hold.
So you don't fall over.
Yeah.
It turns out she did not have any education in physics, so that's probably why.
Sounds like it.
Well, Jack, on the other end of that spectrum, how many kits have you finished last year?
Oh, wow. Gee, that's a good one. At least almost a couple of dozen, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least a couple of dozen.
I'd be happy to say a couple.
But how many of those am I willing to show y'all?
Yeah. I did a count for myself yesterday, and I completed 18 kits, or 18 models last year.
So right, doesn't include it. That doesn't quite finish. That's 2, 4.
No, completely done.
6. Yeah, I think at least a dozen. Maybe not a couple dozen, but at least a dozen. And half of them, and most of them are downstairs in the basement. I'm finding out I'm running out of shelf space to put them on. So
yep.
I've got to start thinking of stuff like, well, I'm going to have this out because I like to look at it. This other one, I'm just going to pack away. You know.
While they're still in the boxes, they're taking up the least amount of space they will ever take up.
Mm. Well, that's true. That's true, but you're putting an addition on your house because of all of this.
Yes, and I got the last quote in this week, and it was twice my budget. So I said, well, you're not going to be helping me.
Yeah, how is that going? Are you going to get that started this spring?
I've got the drawings done. I resent the drawings out to the 3 serious bids, and I'm going to see if they were going to need to revise their bids at all. But I'm hoping to break ground this spring.
Right. That shouldn't take too long to put together. It'll take about 2 months.
It's a simple box stuck on the side of the house. I'm hoping it won't take forever.
Probably 2-3 months, maybe. Really. They don't have to do a foundation on it. That's not going to have a basement, of course. Do you have a basement in North Carolina?
What's that?
Do you have basements in North Carolina?
Crawl space.
Crawl space. Okay. Yeah. We have full-fledged.
I wish I had a full-fledged basement.
That's where I started all this modeling, and actually it's not fun. It's too hot and humid in summer, and it's too damn cold in the winter.
Yeah, but I had one growing up, and it was just for the sake of, for the sake of storage and for the sake of that's where all the pipes go, and you don't have to worry about the ground freezing and stuff like that.
True. If I told you, do you know what a Pittsburgh toilet is?
That's the basement, right?
A Pittsburgh toilet is a toilet in the basement, yeah. And sometimes it would have a shower component to it, but no, well, maybe a sink, but it would probably have a shower component to it. You can actually shower. That would be a Pittsburgh toilet. And there's also such a thing as a Pittsburgh rare steak. They throw a steak on a 1,000-degree grill, just burn it on both sides, and it's cold inside,
Yes, probably the only time I've ever heard the term sump pump was when I was up home.
Sump pump, yeah. Sump pump. There are a lot of them that exist here too, in basements.
Yeah. We always had to check the sump pump.
The reason I'm bringing it all up is because Pittsburgh is celebrating 200 years of being a city. Having a city charter. They celebrated the 250th anniversary being a fort and a British-occupied fort a couple of years ago, but being as a city, it's 200 years old. And all these facts are coming up about Pittsburgh. And I didn't know Tesla, the one who did the invention of the alternating current, actually invented that here in a region of town where Westinghouse had a big plant.
That makes sense.
So Tesla, the alternating current guy, invented that here. I didn't know that. And Tesla is probably the most underrated scientist inventor that ever existed. He gave everything away. So, and he said he gave it all away for the benefit of humanity.
He was the Steve Jobs of his time.
Yeah, Steve Jobs was a wee bit of a capitalist too.
Well, but what I'm saying is he may have had a superior technology, but he was always overshadowed by Bill Gates. And Tesla was always overshadowed by Edison.
Well, that's true. That's true. And then, other than the light bulb, that's pretty much the only thing we took away from electric type inventions is from, that's all, the light bulb from Edison. And yet Tesla improved it. He wasn't even Japanese, he was Russian.
But Tesla, I always recoil when I hear that name.
Why? Why do you recoil?
The Tesla coil.
The Tesla coil. I see. Well,
it's my hair stand on end.
And just to think, a Tesla does. Well, Heath is not here. He probably knows everything about model kits. Is there such a thing as a Tesla model kit? Because they do. Tesla is a car as well.
Right.
No. Okay. I'll actually look that up.
I don't know whether it's too new to have a model of it yet.
Or the fact it's electric.
There's few times I go to the Dunkin' Donuts on the way to work, and it's usually at the same time of day, and usually there's a Tesla car in front of me, and I just find that very interesting. It's the design is pretty bland. I mean, it's not a special looking car at all.
Yeah, it's like the Prius. It's like all the money is in the technology, not the styling.
Yeah, it sounds like the German cars. Yeah.
If I got one of those, I would be compelled to have it run on a AC wall wart just to piss them off.
They see Walworth.
I mean, build a model of it, but don't use batteries. Plug it into the wall just to piss them off.
One of our members, Mark Dunmore, he's just a fascinating modeler to watch, and I think he's the one with the Gundams model kits. And he built up something that kind of like is in the realm of his Gundam styling, just the styling.
Yeah, very bright colors.
The very bright colors on the Y-Wing from Star Wars. I just think this is freaking amazing. The level of detail and the shading in it is amazing. Look at that.
That is a great model.
Y'all see this?
Yeah.
Nice job on that. Yeah.
It's just absolutely beautiful. I kind of like the bright colors on it. Really cool. Mark he's just a fascinating modeler to watch do this stuff. Well, actually, he doesn't show how he's that's something I've been watching very carefully. He does do progress pictures, sort of like this one. He doesn't do it in an album. It's actually kind of hard to share because it's not in an album. Let's see how this works here. That's sitting on his bench.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He's actually looking at reference material.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Bandai instructions.
Yeah, maybe that's not so far off of the what the Y-Wing should have looked like, I guess.
He added the blue to it. I don't think the blue is that prominent.
So I guess he does do progress pictures of that nature. But he's just a fun, like I said, he's fun for me to watch. And a lot of cars have been hitting the airwaves on our community. Here's another one that I really appreciate the paint on it. This would be Obsessor?
Obsessor?
Obsessor? Oh, Obsessor. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not even sure what this is. It looks like a fastback Mustang, but I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, it's a custom one that he did. Yeah.
Nice paint job.
It's huge.
Look at the framework around the windshield and.
I'm going to start doing that because it really adds to the bar. Now, this is what blew me away when I was looking through this album. I'm like, oh my God, look at this! Look at the chrome.
Yeah.
And the belt and that gold, bronzy looking thing.
The blower. Yeah.
The blower. Yeah.
Is that a gear shift on the floor where the pedals are?
Yep. That's where the custom shifts were on the floor like that.
Okay.
Pedals there.
I don't see. This is why I don't do cars. I don't know the first thing about them.
Well, the thing, the way you get around cars is that when you do a custom build, it's your custom build. You don't necessarily have to follow any kind of.
Yeah, but I mean, you still have to put the wheels in the four corners.
Sure.
Not necessarily.
Well, that's true, not necessarily.
I mean, you can't just put a shifter on the door handle because you think it looks good.
Well, the one build that I bring to mind now is the one Liam did, the VW Bug. He finished it up and he took pictures of it, and he made it into a Mad Max build. That was actually pretty clever, having that kind of a transition. But yeah, this is really cool stuff.
Wow.
You really don't have to follow too much. You can certainly make your own custom builds.
Oh yeah.
So, But when you get into things like the funny cars and stock car drivers actually drove and raced, and maybe you want to be more on point with those. But when you're just building a kit just for the sake of a kit, it could be anything you want it to be, I guess.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid, Lou. There's hope for you yet.
I was just thinking of something that would be even further away than cars, and that would be like the Mayflower, a sailing ship with rigging and all of that. That would be the thing that killed me.
Well, we haven't seen Phil in a while, because the last time I seen him, he was working on, I think it was in Missouri or something in the nature. Yeah. The thing was about 5 feet long, and it was like all this photo ash. He probably died.
I think he's trapped inside it.
Maybe he is. I'm kind of miss Phil. So, Phil, if you're watching this ever, make yourself known. We really want to know how you're doing.
There's a few people have been missing recently, so.
Mm-hmm. And us all modelers can relate to this following picture. And when I found it and I shared it to the community, I just thought it was hilarious. Just don't let it tip over and kill you.
Yeah.
I'm actually afraid to show my stash. I got to get rid of it because I'm not going to go to any of this stuff.
Yes, you are.
All right. What else have our members been getting mischievous about? Oh.
Bob's got subtitles now.
Yeah, my sound doesn't seem to be working.
Yeah, it does. Oh, hearing or talking? Because I can just hear you now.
Yeah.
Because I've been talking the whole time and it's not coming through. So.
Well, we can hear you now.
They were just ignoring you, Bob. We heard every word you said. We just were ignoring you.
I'm not afraid to use it.
Well, we got a few more minutes to murder. Does anybody else have anything to bring up?
Are you going for the dragon kits, Lou, if you can get them?
I really do want that AT-AT. But beyond that...
I've seen no mention of availability or price or...
Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to be one of those money is no object kits.
Yeah. Well, what about the Eagle? Are you getting one of those?
Steve's supposed to send me an Eagle, yeah.
Right.
And I got to tell you, half of it's because I want to build it, but half of it is because I want to make templates for it. Yeah. So I've got years upon years ago, I bought one of those replicas from Jerry Anderson Productions. There was a 22-inch Eagle that was in a nice case and all of that. So I felt that I had that subject covered. I really didn't need one. And then they announced this kit, so yeah, of course I'm going to have to.
Yeah, people are just starting to get them delivered now. So
yeah,
price in the UK is insane.
Well, what is the price over there?
£109.
Oh my God,
that's $218 roughly here. Yikes!
Yeah.
$200, yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I'll not be getting one. So.
Well, and that's a shame because that's where the country really came from.
Oh, I know. That's what's so infuriating.
You get like the British discount.
Yeah. And that doesn't include the add-ons, the aluminium turn pieces and so on. I mean, I tried to think what price they will be in the UK.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go that far on them.
Actually, what I've seen of the plastic ones, they look perfectly fine.
Yeah. As long as they can find a way to make them one part and not seam them. That's always the problem, is that dang seam.
Well, they are a circular piece, so they should be okay, as James said.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of out-of-box reviews, and they look okay. What about? I mean, the other obvious thing this year, Jack. Of course, it's the 50th anniversary of Star Trek. Well, for later on in the year, if you want to try and maybe challenge people to do something, but I don't know.
Star Trek Challenge in the summer?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just an idea, but.
Actually, that's not such a bad idea because a new Star Trek movie is coming out in the summer. I think it's releasing in July, or is it June?
July 22nd.
July, oh, that late. Okay. Yeah, I just see previews of it. And my gripe is, why are they inventing new races? Just use the old ones. You know?
Yeah.
That's my thing. And again, they're going to destroy the Enterprise. I would probably consult with Christina on how to destroy a model kit. So.
Oh,
I have actually two JJ prizes that I'm going to build. One basically blowing up, another one like pristine. So, yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't have any ideas starting April 1st. There's no idea. But I think that Star Trek one would be good to start in July. July 1st. Every quarter, I think we should have a build.
Yeah.
Actually, in April, May, and June, my thinking was, just as I mentioned earlier, Steve McQueen, Clint Eastwood, all the tough guys, and even James Bond, the tough guy build, I think would be an interesting one. And it could be any genre. It could be like Buck Rogers. He's a tough guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that would be an interesting build for the spring. And we'll get this started because I don't think any beyond June. You all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough guy build. Okay.
Good idea because it is very broad. So
it's very broad.
It covers most genres, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, I am going to do the Mustang for that. Steve McQueen. If I may be able to find another model kit that'll be Steve McQueen, I would certainly do that. Maybe a motorcycle if I can find it. I got to do some research.
Just a BMW, you should be able to find those. Those are around.
Yeah, and I don't know what Dirty Harry drove, but I think he drove a Ford, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. So that's a lot of research, and this is what's so great about modeling. You get to learn some history, you know. And the other thing I was thinking of is the Blue Angels, doing a setup because I have a pretty extensive Blue Angels model kit. I was thinking of that too, and actually trying to get into the realm of dioramas. And the reason I'm not getting into it, it's a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, it takes up a lot of space when you're done too.
Yeah.
Well, true, and I got that plaque for my X-wing. It is a heavy plaque. That thing is never going to tip over, but it does take up a lot of space. And I'm thinking of perhaps kind of confining it to like a bookshelf slot.
Well, your diorama can be as big. It can be just as big as the model, so it doesn't have to be overpowering of the model.
Oh,
just like what I did with the scooter last year. Just a plaque, it's just a little bit bigger than the model. Doesn't have to be huge.
You have to build down a tower in your basement.
Yeah, but if you are doing those dioramas like that, then I think I would think of a standard as to what I would do them all on, so that I can actually divide space up evenly. I don't know. I feel like I'm being anal retentive about this, but
you yourself, what a foot by a foot square,
something like that. I think that'd be interesting to do it that way, foot by foot. Because most models will fit in there. The only thing that won't fit in there is the 350 Star Trek builds, because I haven't done one of those yet.
Just do the front edge of the saucer or something. Stick it in one of those things on the wall where you make it look like the wall's cracked, and then part of the saucer sticking out.
Yes.
If you go to the Air and Space Museum, they have a mock-up of the Saturn V engines, the nozzles. Basically, that will be laying on its side, and they have, like, in a corner of a room, a quarter cutout. And then on the diagonal part of it, they have a whole nozzle. And then down below is a mirror. So if you look down into the mirror, you get the impression of the whole thing.
Very smart.
And it took up a quarter of the space that it actually is. Now, the 350 builds, wouldn't that be interesting? Do a quarter build and do it all mirrors.
Now just do it. Yeah, do the half size, cut it down the middle, build half of it, put it up to a mirror, so it looks like the other half is there.
Right. Right. So anyhow, we just murdered an hour, and I really appreciate y'all joining us. Tomorrow on Sunday, there will be the Amazing Scale Modelers Sunday Hangout, and that's just going to be a kickback, relax, and just do some more modeling, and give us a weekend to put something together and maybe show it off. And if you want to join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Would be the Sunday Hangout. And I'd like to thank all the participants here individually. Thanks, Bob, for stopping by. We can still hear you. If you, well, of course, if you can't hear you, we can't hear you. But see, like right now, we can't hear you.
What's that, Bob? Oh, he's got Italian on us.
Yeah, let's just spend 5 minutes thanking him until he speaks up.
Yeah.
There we are. You know.
Next time.
All
Get
right.
closer to the microphone, Bob.
I am closer to the microphone.
Hey.
And thanks, James, for stopping by. I'm really excited
you're
to
welcome.
get close to the finish of the Millennium Falcon. That would be great to see when it's done. And Liam, thank you for stopping by, too, in your cold garage. Now you can go warm up.
Yes, I will.
Get some Bovril.
Probably warmer. Oh, not Bovril.
Well, thanks for the sacrifice nonetheless. And Lou, it's always been nice hamming it up with you. Thank you. And Wayne, you talk too much. You got to curtail that talking. And this is Scratch and Jack, your host for the Amazing Scale Modelers Hangouts. Happy modeling, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Later.